Non. Allez, c'est parti. Ah, j'ai oublié de mettre plein écran. Alors, voilà. Hop, du coup, c'est bon. Euh... Ah, oui. Oh, ça va vite. Oh. Ah, l'émeraude, ouais, ça c'est bon. Ah, bah ça va, y a rien. Ça va, je suis en forme.
You boys know all about that. At least, you know enough. Still trying to forget. Got my wings clipped there, then nearly got eaten by a pack of wolves. Maybe I should learn my lesson. And just hope Dutch has learned his. I love Dutch. Y'all know
Il
that.
adore Dutch.
But we're bad men. We're fighters, I know. But sometimes I start thinking about that girl. Well, Javier knows what we saw, and it weren't pretty. Ask Micah. Although he encouraged it, weren't pretty at all. I just hope Dutch was right when he said that we had to do it to survive.
Regarde Nécosse. Attends,
Sometimes
j'ai fait le chapeau
this
rat
gives you
en stream
really bad things, I
et j'ai
guess.
des sous. Donc on devrait être tranquille.
Oh, hey, Arthur. Remember the old days? When we used to go around giving away the money we'd rob?
Yeah.
Ouais, bah je l'ai
Guess
mis
that
là,
just
regarde.
kind of
Il est
stopped
là.
at some point.
Sure did.
Ils sont en train de discuter de la vie. Et je viens de voir une lettre du père de Lenny qui s'inquiète pour lui. Il croit qu'il travaille toujours pour je sais pas qui. Le drama. Alors, du coup... On va faire la mission de Lévi-Strauss, du coup. Ah bah il est là. Non, pas Suzanne.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Shocking already.
I prefer to call it
Oula, c'est
banking.
décalé.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the
Ah,
women
je vais
and
devoir
children in
régler
the
ça
camp.
après.
What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery
Oh,
worker
mon chapeau,
turned
il est
hunter by
horrible
the
avec les
name
pattes
of
de rat
Vinton
qui dépassent.
Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you...
Il est horrible. Pousse-toi, Mimi. Ouf, putain. C'est fort. Un chocolat. Waouh. Mais non, Mimi, tu vas pas aimer. Tu manges le chocolat, toi? Bah, désolée, en Écosse, je mange un peu de gâteau. C'est bon, je te nargue. Il est très bon. Mm. Ça y est, tu deviens gênant en Écosse. Tu veux que je te le partage comment? Alors, déjà. Et ensuite. Voilà, comme ça, j'ai le temps de manger mon petit truc.
Out of the damn way!
You're wasting time I don't have.
Je fais ça. Ouf. Excusez-moi, j'ai préféré couper pour pas que vous entendiez des bruits dégueux. Alors, du coup, voilà. Je mangeais un gâteau au chocolat. Bien au chocolat en plus, waouh. Très très bon. Là, je vais récupérer des sous. Oula, c'est un croque-mort. C'est un croque-mort? Bah,
Don't look quite right.
il est pas là.
It ain't been this slow in a long time. I ain't never gonna get the hang of this.
Ah, il est là.
Gwen Hughes, start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Comment
Doesn't
il est flippé.
everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But well, come with me to the churchyard. And stay close.
All right.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but this it ain't exactly right. What we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rests a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Oh,
Like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
Okay. You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole. I ain't doing this
Jesus,
myself. She got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
Bah attends, il y a des gens qui prient là. Ah non, c'est un couple de
Oh,
merde.
damn it. There's a bunch of people here.
Moi, je vais
I got it.
dégager.
I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
Don't be shy, ain't no one around.
Just my...
You two might want to find somewhere a little more private.
We was fine until you got here, mister. Good day now.
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Come on! I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy!
C'est bon. Ah, il y en a encore? Ah ouais, il y a une vieille.
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Oh, gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
C'est bien, vaut mieux mentir. Putain, je suis hideux avec mon chapeau rat, mon dieu.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this,
Oh,
information.
je vais monter la garde. Vas-y, on va déterrer la vieille et moi je fais le guet. Avec mon chapeau. Putain, ce chapeau. Je sais pas si je vais le garder tout le temps, le chapeau en Écosse. Parce que c'est moche. Et les pattes de rat, il y a une tête de rat. Il est moche, arrête.
Hello there, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The church grounds are closed for maintenance work.
Well, it's about time, too. The place was in need of some care and attention.
Ah bah super. Ça va, pas besoin de la bagarre.
Ain't nothing doing in this town.
Putain,
There's them
mais il est
that
con.
do it, there's everyone else.
Ouais, il a foncé sur moi et il y a la souris qui est tombée dans son écouyelle. Mais il est débile ce chat.
Sure would.
Mon dieu. Ouais, il sait qu'il a fait une connerie, il est en dessous du lit. Allez, ça dégage de la chambre. Ferme. Allez. C'est bon là. Oh. C'est pas vrai. Mais non, mais Nécos, il a foncé dessus et la souris, elle a volé, mais elle est tombée pile poil sur l'écuelle. Putain, j'espère qu'elle va bien la souris. Ouais, c'est bon. Putain, quel chat de merde. Pfff, un petit chat.
Yep.
Hey, look, we're closed for some, excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You
Oula, il est
carry on
moche
with your
lui.
business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella. Oh, damn
Il est
choir
horrible.
boy.
Get the hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
You hear this fella? I heard him all right. We're gonna lick you, bastard. Let's go.
Je l'ai assommé. Allez hop, ça dégage.
Let's go.
Ah merde. Mon chapeau rat. Il est tombé.
Still think you're tough?
Il est où?
Shit. Hope this hole's dug.
C'est bon, il est là. C'est bon, je l'ai remis une Écosse, tout va bien. Ah bah il y a des terrés, je crois.
All right, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. Looks like diamonds.
Non, non, il réapparaît, t'inquiète.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this. All right, well, I'm out of here.
Vas-y, ça casse-toi. On va récupérer les autres dettes, je crois qu'il y en a d'autres. Oh là là, c'est loin. Allez, c'est parti.
Okay, girl.
Mieux vite récupérer les dettes. Comme ça, c'est fait. Parce que des fois, les missions secondaires, par contre, elles disparaissent. Des fois, on peut plus les faire. Ah, c'est vrai qu'il faut que je trouve une victime pour faire mon défi. Pas que j'en trouve une sur la route. Non, pas lui. Faudrait un ennemi. Ça sera plus moral. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Oh non, on va pas prendre lui comme victime, il a pas l'air méchant.
What the hell you playing at?
Non, pas lui non plus. c'est ici.
Back's gonna go out again. Hey, you there. Tell me what the hell you're doing here.
It's all good. Calm down.
Un rancher.
Yeah.
Pas l'air d'être un ennemi.
Yep.
Oula, oula, oula. Il a bugué. Bah merde. Ces chevaux... Ah non, ils sont pas morts, ça va. Putain, la PS4, bien codée, hein.
Morning.
Okay there?
Bon, personne n'a vu, c'est pas grave. T'as pas vu Nécos, t'étais en train de dormir. Tu mens. Ah oui, lui, ouais. Ouais. Ouais, y a plein de bugs comme ça. Je sais pas pourquoi. D'habitude, j'en ai pas autant. Hein. Des fois, ce qui se passe, c'est qu'il y a des PNJ, ils tombent du ciel. Tu sais, ils apparaissent d'un coup comme ça, pouf. C'est marrant. Ouais, je crois que le jeu PC, il est moins buggé que ça. Bon, elle est bien, mais ça dépend, des fois il y a des bugs quoi. Bon, c'est les consoles nouvelle génération ça. Comment il s'appelle déjà le jeu même qui est sorti sur console avant de sortir sur PC, ça a été une merde. Comment ça s'appelait déjà? Ah merde, je sais plus le nom. Attends, c'est connu, putain, la honte, je devrais savoir. Je sais plus.
Easy now.
C'est ici? C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi cette maison? Je me rappelle pas de ça. Ouais, c'est ça, non, mais ça me fait peur. Ouais, non, ouais, ça doit être des gens sympas, je me méfie quand même. Hein. Chercher Winton on. En train de chialer quelque part. Caché dans les bois. Où qu'il est. Bah, il est où? Ah, c'est pas lui là-bas? Non, c'est pas lui. Ah, peut-être en haut. Calme-toi, pas là. Ah! Il est en train de faire dodo. Allez, ça dégage. Il va le réveiller gentiment. Ah non.
Windows.
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him.
Ah mais il y a une queue
You
de
got
rat
some
derrière le
money for me,
chapeau,
boy?
c'est horrible.
I see my name
Oh
in all
non.
legend.
You're with the
Oh, en
German?
fait ça relie tout avec des queues de rat.
Look, I got it
C'est
for you.
horrible.
It's just, I don't got
Oh.
it yet. It's up in them hills.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat, the pelt to more and cover
Ah
what I
bah
owe.
Nécos là on va chasser un
I'm
animal
skinning
légendaire
anything.
justement.
I'm skinning you, boy.
Une cougar albinos je crois.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine.
Allez on va chasser la
Ouf.
cougar.
We'll, need our horses. It's, quite a trip.
Yeah, yeah. All right, drive, boy. Let's get where we're going. Drive.
Okay,
Elle
follow
m'a
me.
fait... Elle me fait un peu peur cette mission là.
Drive.
Je l'aime
I'm
pas trop.
driving.
Make me come out here, make me chase all over this goddamn mountain.
Hey, you knew it was a risk.
I didn't know nothing.
Ah Jordan,
Your name's
bonsoir.
all I knew.
On va chasser la cougar
German-speaking
albinos.
fella then, Mr. Strauss.
Je crois que
He
c'est
knew
ça.
my work situation was precarious, that this whole thing was a risky venture.
Wait, risky? Am I at risk now? Are you threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't.
Ouais c'est
no,
le chapeau rat.
certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
We're going right here, up the stream.
Je vais me faire un chapeau de cassos, attends, si je me rappelle. Est-ce qu'il est là? Ouais, celui-là. Alors ça c'est moche. Hein.
Hey, how about this then?
Je préfère encore le chapeau rat, tu vois.
Guarantee
Non, il est moche, putain.
'Cause I'm gonna get that money out.
J'avais une peau
I
de
got
blaireau alors je
squeezed
l'ai
you
fait,
like a
mais bon.
lemon. It's coming out.
Putain,
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay?
c'est trop moche.
We're onto it now.
J'en
The
tombe.
cash is in that cougar, mister. Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers, the cash is in that cougar.
It better be, or I'll turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
Up here, we ain't too far now. What I know about cats, this one's rare as hen's teeth. I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Big thing
Yeah, for
about
sure.
cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story,
Je m'en
Mr.
fous pas lui.
Holmes.
Allez.
Just your damn money. Drive.
Ah, on est arrivé, je crois. J'aime pas du tout l'ambiance là.
This is it. Her den. We should leave the horses. Whoa there.
All right. Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now. Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark.
Ouais, dans des grottes, j'adore ça, j'aime pas du tout. Elle est où la lanterne? Bah j'ai pas la lanterne. Peur de la voir.
You hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton.
Ah, pardon. Ah oui, je suis con. Merci Jordan. C'est le stress.
The tunnel diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't converge down a ways.
D'accord, d'accord.
And look out for her.
Yeah.
Ah, je peux prendre que les et le revolver en même temps. Ok. C'est pour ça que je veux pas faire de jeu d'horreur.
Holmes?
Ah, il est mort, c'est ça. Il est mort. Il est là.
There's a corpse down here. An old one. Don't mess around with me, boy.
Comment ça je perds de l'honneur? C'est qu'un cadavre, personne va le chercher. Oh n'importe quoi. Putain, j'ai perdu plein d'honneur pour ça.
Another body.
Putain, il bouffe tous quoi. Il est où Holmes? Holmes.
How much is this cougar eat?
Putain, il a tout bouffé, il va me bouffer aussi. Ah, il est là.
Crap. Damn deader.
Ouais, j'aime pas du tout moi cette mission là. Parce qu'il va me sauter par derrière.
Crap.
Ah! Il est là. Il est où? Je vais crever. Mais non! PD! Oh mais non! Non! Salut! Oh putain, non! Je l'ai insulté. C'est la peur ça. Oh non mais j'aime pas du tout. J'aime pas. Putain, il y a de gel en plus. Non. Putain, j'aime pas.
Holmes? Winton Holmes? There's a corpse down here. An old one. Another body. Don't mess around with me, boy.
Il est là.
She got him. Crap. Damn.
Moi je sais pas, il a fait quoi?
Where are you, you mangy cat?
PD.
Where are you?
Moi je peux le dire mais pas Nécosse. T'inquiète, je t'ai autorisé. Ah, il est là, non! Ah, non! Putain!
Hellcat?
Oh mon dieu. Ouf.
It's
Sale
white.
bête, va.
That'll be rare.
Allez, on se casse. Putain. Allez. Allez, on sort vite de là. Ah merde. Je vais tomber. Pas que je cours. Mais j'ai envie de sortir d'ici, ça me fait peur. Ah, merde. La sortie. Elle est là. Vite, 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 vite. C'est bon. Enfin. Allez, vite, vite, vite. Ah.
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming. Clear out. Go on, girl. Giddy up.
Oh, punaise. Bonne discussion. T'es bien vulgaire, Nécos, aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce que t'as? Faut se calmer, hein. Mais arrête! Arrête ou je vais te ban. Bah oui, je l'ai autorisé parce que t'es un gros gamin. Ban-moi. Oh Thierry, il adore ça, c'est écœurant. Ah, je vais le vendre chez le boucher, je crois que j'allais chez le trappeur. Ah bah non. Putain, en plus, j'ai une grosse marque de griffe de la cougar. Je viens de voir. Elle m'a pas raté, hein. Ah, il est là le boucher. Oh putain, la gueule du boucher.
Let's do it. Done.
Folks will enjoy eating
T'as dit
that.
pour être dans un jeu d'horreur. Ah, Chico, c'est bon. Alors. Normalement, il y en a encore un autre. C'est pas par 3? Ah non, il y en avait que 2. Je dis pas de bêtises. Bah non. C'est bon. Bah ça va alors. Moi, je vais pas faire la mission de Mika parce que je l'aime pas. Donc il se démerde.
You're all right now, girl.
Oula, oula, attention.
Yep.
Attention. Oula.
Easy. Yeah.
il est disparu. Il y a des bugs comme ça.
Slow up now.
Bizarre. Ok, que c'est... Allez les... Faut que je regarde un vivant. C'est bon, j'en ai un vivant. Donc normalement. Attends. Non, non, non. Non, non, non. Voilà. Ligoté.
Calm down. That it, you bastards? Oh, shit.
Est-ce que j'ai un défi à faire, moi?
Come on, girl.
C'est parti. Donc. Ah non, ça marche plus. Ah merde, faut que je le libère avant. Merde.
Now, I'm just gonna check your pockets.
Ouais, on va un peu le laisser l'éloigner de l'arme. Voilà. Là, on te libère. Normalement, ça devrait aller. Mais non! Oh, mais merde! Mais non, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Ah, il est en train de se barrer. Non, pas ça! Mais merde! Oh merde, je me suis trompée! Mais merde! Oh, mais c'est pas vrai! Oh putain. Le réflexe de merde.
Easy, whoa.
Et vas-y que j'ai raté la mission. Oh, mais c'est pas vrai. Je suis con. Mais oui, c'est le réflexe. Parce que je dois faire un défi où je dois traîner un corps vivant sur des kilomètres. C'est parfait là. Putain, bordel de... Vas-y, je vais me reposer au camp, ça me dépite. Ah, je peux pas faire dodo ici. C'est quoi cette... Non, je crois pas. Ah, peut-être que si. Ah, t'as peut-être raison. On va prendre un cadavre. Alors, on va voir. Vraiment très bizarre comme comme défi. Faire tout le tour du comté là. Oui, il s'en sort bien. Non, je pense que c'est avec quelqu'un de vivant, non? Sinon, ce serait trop simple. C'est tout bête, c'est con. C'est con le défi. Ouais, non, ça marche pas. Une victime ligotée. Ah, on va plus tard. Ah bah tiens, il est là.
Hello again.
Hello.
Notre photographe.
Hello. How are you, sir? Morgan, Mr. Morgan. I'm sorry, my nerves. I'm not quite the outdoor adventurer I thought. This is God's own country, and I feel I'm in purgatory.
I know the feeling.
Oh, I hope not.
What you trying to take some pictures of, huh? Some more greedy coyotes?
No. Wolves.
Wolves?
Oula, des loups.
You really are trying to get yourself eaten.
Oh, I hope not. I left the meat over there. I thought I'd be safe. given the wind.
Yeah, sure. If you manage to attract the world's least intelligent wolf,
Well,
I'll stay with you a while. If anything comes, I'll protect you as needed.
You are a gentleman.
Now, you don't know me very well.
Well, to me, you're a gentleman.
Usually, I'm worse than the wolves.
You had many dealings with wolves, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
But you've never been eaten.
Not through lack of trying on their part. A while back, I helped a friend from getting devoured. Usually, they are not great fans of man.
Don't blame them.
Me neither. Hey, shh. Here's one. Looks like we got
voyons, non.
company.
Yes, there they are. In the trees. Now, don't do anything. I'm going to take a few photographs.
Come on. Come on.
Good boys. Hungry boys. Come on. Stay back, stay back. Can't have a man in the frame. They'd think it's staged.
It sort of is.
Look at them. Magnificent creatures.
Especially when clawing at your eyeballs.
Come on. Stay still, my beauties. Oh my. They don't seem to be fans of modern technology.
On the other hand, they was minding their own business too,
Please don't.
till you strung that bait up.
Don't eat me!
Hey, is that all of them? We might have kept the wolves from the door.
My whole futile existence flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, they can be pretty aggressive.
What a way to... Literally a dog's dinner. Still
Moi, ils
worse
ont été
things
pris en
happen
photo,
at sea.
Do
immortalisés.
they?
Well, I imagine. Perhaps wolves do better at sea. Are they good swimmers? Well, who knows? You have saved my poor foolish skin once again.
Don't mention it.
Well, I can't begin to repay my debt of gratitude. But no, I am eternally in your debt.
I do, Mr. Mason, I do. You take care now.
And you too, sir. Just checking this equipment, if only my hands weren't shaking quite so much. You're a collector of pelts.
Ça se
I
vend
hope only
toujours
in
bien, je
cases of
crois.
self-defense.
Ah bah non, c'est en mauvais état. Laisse tomber. Allez, on y va.
Okay then, girl.
Parce que je crois que là c'est Mika. J'ai pas envie de le voir. On va faire la mission avec les grès, tiens. C'est bien ça. Faire un peu l'histoire. Ah, du céleri. Ah, j'avais oublié de rendre le miroir à la fille. Ah bah c'est bien, c'est sur ma route.
Just a little more, girl. Come on.
Putain, elle est déjà fatiguée. Allez, galope. C'est quoi ça?
What business you got here?
Ah, il est beau. Il a mis des petits parapluies. et tout.
Got no time to teach all you.
Bon, au pire.
Hey, move!
Help me! Somebody help me!
Pas que je galope trop là. Qu'elle soit vivante quand même. Même bien, le gars il pêche normal, c'est une Écosse, il s'en fout. Il est mort. Ah, ça a pas l'air d'avoir marché. Ah si, ça continue?
Yep.
Attends, le truc il continue? « 2679, ça a pas l'air d'avoir bougé, non? Ah si. Ok, bon ben... Allez, en avant. Waouh. Désolé, hein, c'était pour... C'était pas pour la cruauté, c'était pour le défi, hein. Je précise. Piétiner 5 animaux. Oh, ça va être simple, ça. Avec plaisir, ça. Déjà, il y en a un là. Allez. Allez, on va le piétiner. Allez. Ils sont super, les défis. Bah non, on n'est pas cruel ici quand même. Ah merde, elle veut pas se laisser écraser, hein. Voilà. On écraser d'autres. Après c'est le jeune Écosse, hein, on n'a pas le choix. Hein. C'est comme ça. Ah, si j'avais Hilda, là, le cheval de trait, j'en aurais écrasé plein là. Dommage que je l'ai pas gardé. Allez, on galope, on galope.
Oh, it's you! Come here, please! You can see the bind I'm in. I need help again.
Ouais, tant pis pour toi. Non.
Okay, fine. I know. You're wasting time I don't have.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Alors, où est Molly? Molly, elle doit être chez Dutch encore.
Good evening,
Ah. Ouais, salut. Non, c'est pas là. Où est Molly? Non. Qu'est-ce qu'il a? Ah bah si, Molly.
Feel
C'est
like
bon.
just going to bed now.
Here you go. The new mirror. And hopefully some better luck.
Oh, thanks, Arthur. I have something you might like. I'll leave it by your tent later.
Ouais, de rien. C'est pas Lenny?
Hey. Evening, Arthur.
Il déprime un peu, Lenny. Ça va pas? Du coup... Non, on va aller chez les Grecs.
Evening, Mr. Morgan.
Ah, ça se fait... Oh, une bouteille. Ça, j'aime bien ça. Ça, j'adore ça. Voilà. Bon. Allez, on y va.
How are you?
Oh, si Javier joue en... Ah, ça serait bien qu'il chante espagnol. Allez, Javier. Ah, ça y est.
I know what you're thinking.
I ain't thinking much.
Drunken idiot, that's what you're thinking.
Mais fous-moi la paix, dégage.
Well, shouldn't interrupt the lady.
Tais-toi. Tais-toi, putain.
Hello there.
Oh, j'ai envie de les taper, chut. Ah,
Amigo vino, tú me tumbas con tu aliento.
Ah, l'espagnol.
Las copas llenas. ¿Dónde están? Que no las tengo. Si me emborracho, es de puro.
Je suis sûre qu'il dit n'importe quoi. Qu'il enchaîne des mots comme ça. Mais ça passe.
Lo causa esa ingrata mujer.
La muchacha. Ah ouais, je comprends, mais j'adore moi. Ah, j'ai compris le mot whisky. Et appétit.
Compro mi trago si me hace muy poquito, como una taza de tequila de mi abuelito. Todo lo causa la pasión de una.
Toujours à cause de la passion d'une femme. Là, ça va, j'ai compris. Oh, c'était trop beau, Javier. C'est un lover.
I like this one.
C'est Radio Espagne. Là, je crois qu'il arrête, là, ça y est. Bon, on va y aller, il faut un peu de sérieux quand même. On n'est pas là pour mater les gens. Allez. Ah merde, putain, j'allais emporter le cheval de Charles, j'ai confondu. Attendez, je vais prendre... Hilda, allez. Allez ma chérie, on y va.
Yeah.
Nécos, grand fan des mignons. On retient. Homme de culture. Très culturé, mais ouais, Nécos. Tu dois en serrer de la geekette. Ah ouais, c'est vrai, faut que j'écrase des trucs. Venez là. Allez, 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 allez. Faites-vous écraser là. Mais... Oh, pas mal. Alors, mon fusil à pompe, il est ici. Allez, c'est parti. Plus de 3. Alors encore un. Encore 2. Et c'est gagné.
Easy there. Peace and quiet.
Hmm. Oh, une pêche. Allez hop.
Get going, girl. Here.
Allez, on y va. Un peu de sérieux. On va arrêter de tuer des gens 5 minutes. Non, non, je vais pas avoir Dutch. Je vais d'abord faire les grès.
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep. Gallagher Hall. And that's as close as you're getting to it.
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Emmett Lee. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Obliged. Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
D'accord. Il est où qu'il est? Ah, il est là.
Okay there?
Hello.
Ah, c'est pas ici? Il est où? Ah, ça doit être lui.
Partner?
Hello, mister.
Bah non, bah alors. Beau gosse, ça fait gros. Il est où? Ah, il est là, le poète.
Huh. I'll see you at
Il
the
s'appelle
sheriff's
Beau.
office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but here's hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly
C'est quoi
Norman?
encore?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Oh non,
Love
il nous
tends
fait
to
Roméo
be
et Juliette.
complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing.
Elle est
She's
merveilleuse.
like a woman from the future. She's like
D'accord.
tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
D'accord, je fais le pigeon voyageur, quoi.
Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are. So long.
Allez, viens.
And good luck.
On va aller déposer la lettre d'amour, là. Allez, dépêche-toi, va, Hilda. Allez, on y va. On va passer de l'autre côté, ça ira plus vite. Oh voilà, voilà, et bah voilà, et bah voilà. Allez, Hilda. Putain. Elle sait pas sauter si haut. Tais-toi, les gars. C'est bon. C'est quoi cette musique là? Écosse, c'est bien de clipper, mais tu retiens l'histoire au moins? T'as retenu le nom de la fille qu'il faut aller voir? Ouais, bien sûr. Par contre, t'as retenu tous les noms de l'animé qu'on a vu. D'accord. Quel menteur.
Yeah.
Merde, on peut pas grimper. Il va se noyer, Hilda, elle va se noyer là. Ah si, c'est bon. Allez, on grimpe normal. On va voir Pénélope.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different, but if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No. Yeah.
Well, neither have I. But my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't
Ouais, je
know
m'en
quite
fous.
what to say.
Nothing to say.
Allez,
except I hope
salut.
they all rot. I don't. Well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give
Oh
this to him?
putain.
Sure.
Je suis sympa. Mon Dieu.
Okay, my girl.
Si, on va dans l'eau. Allez, Cécilda, on y va. Allez, allez, allez. Dans l'eau. Allez, dans l'eau. Putain, pourquoi elle veut pas? Allez.
Yeah.
Bon. Faut qu'on aille revoir Beau du coup. Il est où? BG. Je suis sûre qu'ils l'ont fait exprès. Non, ça existe vraiment? Tu t'appelles Beau? Ah, elle est encore vivante.
Who are you? Who's out there? Find a way home! You silly oh bastard! Oh! 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 4, 5, 11, 2.
Je crois que c'est une enfant consanguine, je crois, et du coup elle est devenue folle. Un truc comme ça, je suis pas sûre, mais je crois que c'est ça. Faut demander à Jordan, le spécialiste Red Dead. Je crois que c'est ça. Allez, saute et te casse pas la gueule. C'est bien.
Yep.
C'est bien, Hilda. Non, je sais, mais c'était pas genre le fruit d'un mariage consanguin ou un truc comme ça. Parce que je crois que c'est la sœur de la dame, de Pénélope là. Je crois. Hein. Après, on n'en sait rien. Peut-être c'est des présumés, des spéculations. Ouais, c'est ça, ouais, voilà. C'est ça. Ça doit être ça, ouais, elle a un bec de lièvre. Si tu regardes bien. Alors, il est là. Il est où le beau gosse? Il est là. Ah, il est à l'intérieur. Allez, c'est parti. On va encore se faire chier avec cette histoire d'amour. C'est parti.
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you,
Oh,
Arthur.
il est gentil, Arthur.
Thank you.
Pas payé, hein.
My God. What a woman. She's... This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here,
Hein?
they don't even like men voting. They bring back the
Oh
monarchy,
non, les
given half the
féministes,
chance.
merde.
Progress is a dirty word in these parts.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I
Oh
don't
non,
have
je
no
vais devoir
money.
escorter
I'll pay.
toutes les
My family, we still got
féministes,
some
je
money.
crois.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
Ah, faut y aller tout de suite là? Ah, il est beau ce cheval. J'aurais bien voulu le prendre. Non mais c'est un tsundere, c'est comme t'es méchant, tu sais que t'écris une Écosse dans tes fictions. Bah c'est pareil.
We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Ça fait genre d'être méchant, mais en fait non, c'est que dalle.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
Mais c'est bon, oh là
She
là.
wants to rally.
Quelle
You gotta
idée
let
aussi
her
d'aimer une
rally.
Good as
féministe
the cause
à cette
is,
époque.
I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There.
Ah bah elles
There
sont
they
là.
are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign. We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food.
Now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Banker Road, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
Oh, easy there.
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool.
Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please.
Je l'ai vu aussi. Ah, celle-là, c'est la meilleure.
Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen.
Ladies, get
Oh,
down.
no.
Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Well, here! Oh my God! Shit! Cause all this trouble! You don't even know what to get. Go home!
Ça y est, l'embrouille, ça arrive, ça y est.
Well, ladies Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
Is philosophy dependent on biology?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was
Bo,
a cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
Of the future. A land of equality. A land of progress. Look at the beautiful land we have built.
Quoi, on va se battre contre son
You don't
cousin?
want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all 10 minutes.
J'avoue.
Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean. We're dealt with. Our families, the Greys and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
Ah bah ça va être la fille dans les
Yankee
toilettes.
gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know.
This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
$30. Pouah.
Hey there, girl.
Putain. Ouais, Molly. Je parle à Dutch.
Yep.
Dutch le mot au courant.
Ah!
Attention, mesdames. Mais... Oh, c'est pas vrai, je suis bloquée. Non, pardon, pardon. Attention. C'est bon. Oh, il y a Dutch. Ah, il doit avoir Bill aussi. Ah, ils sont chez le shérif, carrément.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a
Callahan.
Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business
Il est
you
bourré, là.
boys had.
You did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're
Putain, on a
bound
la
to be
médaille.
moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Yeah. Archibald.
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations
Ah,
on
j'ai vraiment
becoming a
l'étoile.
temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my
village de
lead and you'll
merde.
be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
Mais en même temps,
You were a big
vous avez
help
vu
with
la
them
gueule du
Anderson
village.
boys, and I
Franchement,
put
je
in a
trouve que c'est
very
le
good
pire
word
village,
with the
celui-là, Rhodes.
sheriff on your
C'est le pire
behalf.
moment de Red
We
Dead.
appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after.
Y a rien
I'm
qui va
pushing
dans
for
ce
the
village.
rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told
En
you
plus.
about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
C'est la
Old
famille
Cotton
contre les
family
grès, là.
had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We
Ouais, les
found their
esclaves,
stills
c'est ça?
hidden
Ouais, ils
all
avaient
over
des
Lemoyne.
esclaves et du coup, ils sont
Quick
devenus
as we
pauvres.
destroy
Je crois
one,
que c'est
another
ça.
one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Oh,
De quoi? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me. You could try washing once in a while.
Good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Non, 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 non. On va sur chariot, c'est ça? Ah, c'est lui qui conduit. Allez.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Ah, c'est bien, on ira beaucoup plus vite là.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State
Là, ça va
Legislator.
lentement. Allez.
Poor fella. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Easy. We ain't in that much of a hurry. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right. Hey, hey, not so fast!
C'est bon, je peux aller vite, oh là là.
Trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See?
Ah ouais,
what did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the right.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea. Hush!
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's
Ah,
just
j'ai
knock
compris.
them out and then tie them up.
Got it. Deputy
D'accord.
Williamson.
Ah, me revoilà.
Forget the rider. They'll round him up later. Get the other one.
I'll deal with this one. You get the other fella.
All right.
Comment on fait pour les assommer? Ça s'assomme tout seul? Ah ouais, comme ça. Ah, ça va. Waouh. Ah merde, il est... Merde, il est bloqué. Ah non, ça va. Ah putain. Et moi je choisis pas le chemin le plus simple. Allez! C'est bon, je suis là. J'arrive. Je suis là.
Add 'em to the pile, Arthur.
Et voilà. Et
I think
maintenant?
that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Shit! We got men over here!
Being here's your choice. For us, it ain't a question.
Christ alive!
Oh bordel.
Where did these sons of bitches come from?
Bah alors. Ah merde, je tire sur un pote.
We're putting you.
Putain, heureusement que ça marche pas. J'ai pas l'arme la plus simple.
Close, Morgan.
Je les vois pas. Bah crève. Ah c'est bon. C'est bon là.
Say your
Ouais,
prayers
c'est bon.
now, you son of a bitch!
Mais non, pas toi.
I don't see any more. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Easy. Fine by me. Take it easy there.
Come on, Arthur. I'd rather not be here when our friends notice the shine's gone.
C'est bon, j'arrive. Oh là là. Faut aller où? Ah, faut que j'aille voir papa. C'est bon. Hop.
Well done. Well,
Forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah. Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses.
Bill, get this stuff out of here.
Come on.
You ride with me.
Okay.
En plus, on a le même cheval.
Yeah,
Ça fait presque
show it to
couple.
Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of
Oh
trouble
là
back
là.
there?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two
Dutch
families.
Arthur.
I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides.
It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Ah, une course.
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
I don't know who's more past it, you or your horse.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy wiping that smirk off your face.
Après, j'ai de la chance, j'ai un pur sang, c'est pour ça. Si j'avais pas eu le pur sang, je crois que j'aurais été mort là.
Anytime you want to stop for a breather, you let me know.
Ah 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 merde. Non. Oh non. Dutch. Non. Oh non. J'ai perdu. Oh. Je vais tricher. Ah.
Come on, girl.
Oh putain la vache. Oh bah c'est bon, il a gagné là, c'est bon, on a compris, il a gagné. Allez. Oh bordel. Ah bah il a gagné depuis longtemps. Hein. Bon c'est bon Écosse, on a compris. Oh bordel. Là, le papa il m'attend là. Aïe. Oh mais non. Mais tais-toi d'Écosse. D'Écosse, tais-toi. Putain. Il m'énerve. Putain. J'en peux plus.
I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Tu es plus que ça. Ouh là là. Waouh. Tu es plus qu'un fils. Attention, attention. Les mots sont lâchés. Attends, il faut que j'aille me laver. Mais non, en Écosse, t'as rien compris. Allez, va te coucher, l'Écosse. Ouais, je vais d'abord aller prendre une douche parce que je suis...
Come on now.
Mais non, ah, faut que j'arrête de le prendre lui.
Giddy up.
Parce que chaque fois je perds de l'honneur.
You good, girl?
Non mais ça faisait très gai quand même. Mais bon, on va rien dire.
Yep. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Je sais pas si j'ai des trucs à vendre. Ah oui.
Seen a lot of that lately, but they always move.
En tout cas, j'ai beaucoup d'argent. Ça c'est cool.
You think
Ah.
Shock the violence of Valentine? Read all about it.
Hello, mister.
Hey. Hey, it's good
Salut.
to see you again, friend.
How you keeping?
I'm miserable.
Because of the leg?
Ah, no, I'm used to the leg. I mean, I've been without it a whole lot longer than I was with it. Nah, it's a people. Yeah, a bunch of nasty, miserable peasants I gotta share this place with.
Why don't you leave?
Leave? I live here. They're my nasty, miserable people. I've been hating on them for so long, if I forgot to hate them, I wouldn't know what day it was. Yeah, but you... Man, you ought to get out of here and you ought to stop coming back.
D'accord. Est-ce que je peux acheter des armes? Y a du nouveau?
Well, welcome, partner. First time?
Ouais, salut.
If it's a gun you're after, you'll want to take a look in the catalog
Oui, oui,
and
oui,
see
oui,
what
oui,
catches your
tais-toi,
eye.
tais-toi, tais-toi.
Let me know what catches your eye.
Oh, arrête pas de parler, tais-toi. Oh, je peux pas. Non. Non. Oh, je peux pas encore. C'est nul.
Well, it'll be here when you change your mind.
Bon.
Thank you.
Je vais aller me laver parce que je pue. Oh Mimi, tu me laisses tranquille, hein.
He's my best friend.
C'est ça, repars. Salut.
I lost him. I mean, I lost him.
Waouh.
Seems to have them all shook up.
J'aurais de prendre un bar. Un bar.
I need a bath. That's okay. Can you organize? Out of the damn way!
Le bien c'est tout pourri, sauf le saloon, c'est marrant ça. Le saloon il est très très beau. Hein. Puis je suis un shérif quoi, la classe. Ah. Allez on se lave, on fait pas comme les viewers.
Would you like help in there?
Non.
I think I'm okay, thanks.
No harm done. You just relax.
Parce que j'avais la terre pleine de boue, ça me dégoûtait. Voilà. Là, je suis plus propre. Allez, je vais jouer au poker un peu. Faire une partie. Bon, ça va, 4 $.
Good for you to join us.
Ah, c'est du blackjack. Merde, je sais pas. Je sais pas y jouer ça. Bon. Je sais plus. Oh merde, je sais plus le blackjack.
Bets, please.
D'accord, le plus près de 21. Ok.
Bets are closed. Let's begin.
Ouais, là j'ai 2. Ça va? Oh le putain, là j'ai un roi. Un roi c'est 10, je crois, non?
Okay, bust there.
Ah, it's just too bad.
12.
Give me card.
That's 16.
Hit me.
Moi j'ai...
That's a
Bah non, moi je dépasse là, je suis mort.
12 there.
Non, je crois que...
Pass me.
20 right here.
I'm standing.
17.
Merde.
All right.
Good for you, I guess.
Quel jeu de
Thank
merde.
you.
J'aime pas, je
Okay,
préfère le
so
poker,
long
tiens.
now.
C'est mieux.
Place your bets now.
Got a hunch on this.
Allez, on y va. Ah, qu'est-ce qu'il y a en Écosse? Ah, ouais, quoi? Excuse-moi. De quoi? Ouais, c'est vrai, de quoi? T'avais 100% perdu si tu piochais pas. Ah, ok, Nécos, cool. C'est cool ce que tu racontes. Allez.
Has anyone seen an Englishman? Get a move on, will you?
Okay then, girl.
À cause de toi, j'ai perdu la course, Nécos, donc non merci. Hein, c'est bon, argument. Mais Gavin, il y a un trouvable de toute façon. Il y a un trouvable, Gavin, je crois. Parce que tu te foutais de moi, Nécos. Tu priais pour que je me casse la gueule. Tu m'as porté la poisse. Tout. Ouais, j'ai compris, Jordan. Non, il n'y a pas Gavin. Je suis pas débile non plus. C'est une blague. Allez, c'est parti.
Hey, Arthur.
Just
Quel
whistle,
maudit.
Shay.
Call me Molly, would you? Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
About the same as usual, I guess.
I really love him, you know. But if he... Like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so. But you could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said...
Hey, I'll do it, as long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes, you are a compulsive liar.
No need to be like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. You boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
Then it's never.
Oh, God help me.
Alors c'est jamais.
Fine, I'll do it.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll, but very briefly unguarded, apparently. As it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy pickings.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed. This way. Bunch of smart Alex.
How you get... Wind of this, old man. We only been down here all of 5 minutes.
Well, while you boys been off fishing or playing lawman or whatever the hell you've been doing, I've been getting down to business.
Finding the nearest grog house.
Hey, you don't want in on this, Williamson, that's fine by me. Do us all a favor. Head home.
Just give it a rest,
Il est
you
énorme
two.
son cheval à bile.
Just have a little faith for once, will you? I've been scoping jobs like this since you fellers were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Once a decade, maybe. So what is it you've scoped here exactly?
Well, I told you. There's a wagon with a lockbox passes through every week. They switch outriders just north of here, but the front wagon's by itself for a stretch before the last run down into roads. Whoa. Okay, hold up here.
We should cover our faces.
They'll be passing through the crossroads up ahead.
When?
Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes. I should be due any time now.
Let's keep this quiet and clean. Nobody needs to die here.
There! You see,
Ah bah,
gentlemen?
il est là.
Just like clockwork.
C'est parti.
Stop the wagon! I said, stop the damn wagon! Whoa! Now, don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh non, il travaille pour Cromwell, les merde.
So you know him?
Who doesn't? I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Okay, why don't you check out round the back?
Arthur, help me out here.
Let's see what's inside. Okay, we're looking good. Must be nearly 1,000 here.
Shit! Hey! Think I see something!
Oh, great.
Let's go! Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
Hold it right there! Drop your goddamn weapon! Right now! Come on! Come on!
Get rid of these sons of bitches!
Y'all made a big mistake!
Well, nice going, Uncle. Most guarded wagon in goddamn history! How was I to know?
You're getting away!
They're still on us!
You ain't getting away with this!
Right, fellers! Come on!
Shoot those bastards!
Careful there, Arthur! Keep going!
Can't wait for all the boys back here!
There's a whole lot of them back there.
Keep going! We're losing them!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Happy now, you son of a bitch!
Faster, come on! Slow down, son of bitches!
You can move fast when you have to, can't you? Quick! Get off the trail! Into the woods!
Let's shake them and get back to camp!
No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp.
All right!
Whoa! Let's hide in here. Quick!
Slow down, girls.
Putain.
I'll see you later. All right, let's get out of sight. Stay until dark, and then we'll sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watch for now.
Sure.
Well, we, get some rest.
D'accord, Charlie lui fait le... Bah merci l'oncle. Hein. Ouais, j'ai eu du bol, putain, j'aurais pu chuter là. Ça va.
All right. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, shit! Absolutely. Shut up, old man.
Look, I was just trying to...
Shut up. There's a light over by the house.
Damn. Hey, let's just keep this calm. See what happens.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing? Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Go ahead. Tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago.
Ah, merde.
Ain't me. Better not be. All right. Coop forth. Low. Go check out the barn. Sir.
Il est dans la merde. C'est bon, on est foutu là, on est cuit. Putain.
Well, the place looks deserted enough.
Sure. You head inside, I'll go round the back.
Please.
Looks like we're shooting our way out of here, fellers.
It's over for you.
Watch it, Charles.
We got more of the bastards on this side.
Programme technique.
Looks like Mr. Cornwall's gone up to security.
More on the right here.
Move, Bill.
This
Putain.
fella really... Getting raw.
Let's just hope we don't run out of...
C'est pas un TNT ça?
They were seconds from finding us anyway.
God damn it, they're piling in this way now.
Putain, on est foutus là.
We got more on this side. Shit! Fire! Hey, you glad now? Sis, did you come along? Oh, this is it. I'm officially retired.
Putain, il y en a partout.
How about we stop robbing Cornwall for a while? I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall. All right? Hold them back! Do not let them close in on us!
If we don't get out of here soon, we're charcoal.
On devrait sortir là. Oh putain.
Hey, this whole place is catching. Come on, old man! Come on, Arthur! Let's head into the woods! That one almost hit you! Into the trees! Come on! Where are we going, Bill? We'll try to lose him in the woods.
Let's split up a bit. Try to confuse them. Arthur, with me.
D'accord, je vais avec oncle.
Anything dumb, Williamson, you're on your own. Oh, shut the hell up.
Quick, behind these rocks. They're coming this way. Perfect. We need to do this quietly. You take the left and I'll take the right, okay? Your right or my right?
Mais non, pas lâche. Non, il me faudrait... J'ai pas des couteaux de lancer.
You see anything? Not yet.
Son of a bitch got me.
Make your peace. You're dead. Uh-oh. Clearly those boys ain't as quiet as us.
Yes, we should
Putain.
go give him a hand.
I'll kill you. Oh, this is... Oh! Barely hit him. Oh, you're dead.
Putain, ils sont pris en tenaille.
Getting out of here alive.
Je crois que c'est bon.
We all still alive?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an
again.
honest
Hey,
mistake.
leave it. Go on, get out of here. Every man split up
Allez.
on. Run, quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay quiet and move.
Elle est où? Je l'ai pas vue. Ma chérie. Elle est là.
Good girl.
Ah bah on a une mission avec Lenny, super, je vais la faire. Putain, j'évite à tout prix Mika.
Yep.
Allez, on y va. Mika on s'en fout, il m'énerve, je l'aime pas. Je l'aime pas du tout. Puis on préfère Lenny, Lenny il est marrant. On va faire une mission avec lui là. Bon, tu préfères Lenny ou Mika? Tu vas dire Lenny, non? J'espère que tu vas dire Lenny. C'est bien Belaf. Belaf il fait dodo depuis tout à l'heure. Oula putain j'ai fait dodo. T'as raté la course. Il m'a porté la poisse Nécos. Ah c'est vrai? Ah! Merde! Putain! Vas-y tais-toi Nécos. C'est bon.
It's me.
Welcome back, Arthur.
Y'a pas des petites missions? Y'a pas l'air. Bon. Ouais, bisous. Bisous, Bella. Ouais, c'est ça.
I need to sit a minute.
Allez, Lenny. Le petit bébou de la bande. Allez.
Arthur.
Yes, kid.
You got a lot on?
Ouais, non. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, mon petit Lenny?
Just hunting for all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think their war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Ah oui, eux,
Yeah,
c'est vrai.
apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealings sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years. Anyway, the old boy I was talking to reckoned there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around. And failing that, maybe a nice stash of weapons.
With just a bunch of crazies, Gardner?
Exactly.
Wow.
Eh ben,
Worth taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was my thinking.
on va y aller.
Said it was at some place called Shady Bear, deep in the woods.
Okay.
Bon, on y va. Ah, c'est marrant, on est habillé pareil un peu.
I was hoping you'd be in. If it's how they told it, it's gonna be something all right.
We'll see.
Pourquoi il y a...
You need help there, old man?
Ah, elle m'a donné un cigare.
Let's go,
Come
girl.
on. It's this way. On me. Cha.
You know, I might have met these crazies before.
You been drinking again?
No. Well, yes, but no, that's not how I might have met them. I think some of them harangued me and Sadie when we were coming back with supplies.
Mrs. Adler?
Yeah. And Mrs. Adler did just fine. More than fine, actually. She's terrifying. But I got a notion these fellers is one and the same.
Yeah, we won't find no shortage of angry Peckerwood idiots in the state of Lemoyne. That's for sure.
Is it really that different in this state? We haven't come far.
It seems like it is.
These boys got a manner about them, but I haven't necessarily noticed.
All respect, Mr. Morgan. You wouldn't notice. Might call you a nigger lover. They see us riding like this. But most of it is a glance or a word. And after that, a visit in the night.
Well, out west, it's...
Out west is out west.
And you're all who you are. Right? Decent folks. But some places down here, they judge differently.
Well, then, guess it can't be so easy for you, Lenny. Sorry you're caught up in this.
Well, I guess their gold's still shining, and their guns still shoot. So I'm game for robbing any and every one of these bastards for all they got.
Okay, then.
Plus, it beats being lynched back in Blackwater with all of you by my side.
I guess it does.
Non, là, c'est une mission sérieuse qu'on va avoir. On va dépouiller une bande.
Feels like we're close. It's a rundown old plantation house, down in the bayou somewhere.
Let's take it slow. Be cautious.
Ouais, c'est là.
If, like you say, these crazies are sitting on weapons, we're gonna want to strategize a little before getting shot at.
Of course. They said find the old battlefield and keep on going.
Yeah, I've been here before. I can see the wrecked old Civil War weaponry. Where are the wrecked old Civil War holdouts?
You see that church up ahead? They're supposed to use it as an outpost. Heard they got men going between here and the big house all day.
Okay.
Bah, y a rien pour l'instant. C'est calme.
Look at this field. Imagine getting caught up in a fight like this.
Yeah, I don't care to. Hold those reins in. Let's just take a look around the place.
I hear you. It doesn't look like anyone's here.
We don't know that for sure. Let's have us a nosy.
J'ai vu une vieille église, j'ai trouvé intéressante, je sais pas pourquoi.
Hear that? Someone's on the track.
Hein? Ah oui, j'ai vu.
Look there, a wagon.
Let's see where he's going. You're on me now.
Right behind you.
Let's keep our distance. Just two fellers out on the road.
Those crates in the back, they look like explosives to you?
Could be. Worth a follow, at least.
I think I see something. End of the avenue, between the trees.
Might be it. Might be. Keep it steady.
Hey, big plantation house. Must be Shady Bear. I reckon we can leave our mounts up there, off the trail.
Good enough to me.
Come on. We can get a view on them from that wall up there. Bring your sighted rifle, okay? I'll take the other side. You get in cover there.
Ah! J'ai pas pris. Attends, je vais le prendre, je suis con. Attends. Et c'est ça. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Quoi? qu'il y a?
We don't want to move unless it's right. You looked all over the place?
You got men covering the house?
Hey, you might want to look over to the right.
You got men everywhere. Off near the porch. All right, some tents. I know dynamite crates when I see them.
You got something, right?
Oh, we got something. We can hit them head on, fight them honest. Or you could go down there acting friendly.
Friendly? With these folks?
Just draw them into one spot, then I'll start shooting.
Well, that might be the dumbest idea I've ever heard. But hey, I'm always up for a performance. Just give the word. So, what are we doing?
We're gonna hit them head on. You save your play acting for Hosea and the girls.
Fine by me. Soon as you shoot, I'll go.
Oh, there it goes! We're here for your guns and your money. Give them up.
Gotcha.
He's down. I'm making a move.
Damn it. There. Silly man playing dress up.
We gonna burn your corpse, boy!
Hold on.
Arthur! Up there on the veranda! He's going for the Gatling! Look out! He's firing! Hell, move in! Move in! Over here, you bastard! You all at war, are you? Let's go, come on!
Bah, il est où? Je le vois pas.
This what your captain fought for?
On va prendre le fusil normal là parce que. Ah, il est là.
Still alive, kid?
Just barely. Quick! Any men in the area would have heard that. They might be on the way. Now let's grab something and get out.
Sounds like a plan.
Ça doit être ça.
Hey, this could be promising.
Ah!
Here. Come on. This
Ah
is
ouais,
full
pas
of
mal.
new rifles.
We can sell those, right?
We sure can. We'll check the rest later. Now, come on. Let's go.
Mon chapeau rat, il est plus là.
Let's go, let's go. Get this back to camp. Yep.
Yep.
Ah merde, je suis une merde. Oh non, mais je suis nulle. Je suis nulle pour
Well, there goes that
conduire.
Confederate horse.
Il y en a une qui est morte. Ah non, c'est bon. Bon, on va tenir à un cheval, ça va aller.
Give him some whip. Let's go.
Bah oui, attends. Ça va passer, ça passe pas. Allez, force, force. C'est bon. C'est bon. Ouh.
We need to get these back.
Pardon, ça tient un cheval. Hein.
Come on. G up. Fall in. Well, you ain't shy with the whip.
Yeah.
Hey, riders, coming our way.
Okay. Keep a cool head.
What's a black feller doing coming out of Shady Belle? In one of our wagons?
You see, we already dropped a bunch of your people to get this wagon. You gonna make us drop the 3 of you as well?
You hear that? Get these back!
Arthur, let's go. They might be on us.
Yep. Leonard.
I'm looking, all right? I can't see anyone chasing us.
I should think we're out of the woods then, so to speak.
Allez. Allez. Je suis bloqué.
You did good.
Putain, je suis bloqué. Non.
Why are we stopping?
Well, let's get
Ça
to
me
camp
saoule
before
les
saying
chariots.
anything like that.
I know
C'est de la
Sean's been
merde,
bringing
les
in
chariots.
quite a lot lately, and I wanted to... It's good to have something to show like this.
I think you could go a little faster there.
Sean's a loudmouth bragger. Don't worry about what Sean does.
Hey, I like him, you know?
Well, so do I. Against my better judgment. Just, you worry about you. He wasn't on Leviticus Cornwall's train with me. We had to dig him out of Blackwater.
But...
But nothing. Me and Dutch, and everyone who counts. We know what you do for this gang. We notice. Keep it up. You're gonna start seeing things change for you.
Okay, then. Okay. Thank you, Arthur.
Ah, je savais pas. Merci pour le conseil.
Hey, the camp's in these trees up here.
Let's get there.
Mais bah, ils vont être contents. Ils se ramènent avec plein d'armes. Allez.
Arthur, Lenny, coming back.
These are fine rifles.
Right?
I'm gonna keep one, just for me. Hey, I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too. Anytime, Arthur.
Fusil à verrou. Bah d'autres missions, je suis obligée de faire Mika, fait chier. J'ai pas envie de faire Mika. Mika il m'emmerde.
Good morning, Arthur.
Bah j'espère qu'il va disparaître parce qu'il me saoule.
Me and Lenny brought some guns in. Robbed them off that gang that runs around here.
Oh, bonjour
Taylor,
Javier.
there, Javier.
Why are you wearing that badge around here?
morning.
Hi, Molly.
C'est pas ça dit là-bas? Ah si.
Oh, hey, Arthur. I left something for you by your tent. Just to say thanks for the harmonica.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, merci. C'est quoi? J'ai pas été dans ma tente depuis un moment.
Whose dog is this? Whose dog?
Well, well. Where did he come from?
I don't know. He just wandered in.
Oh.
Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, then he's ours, I guess. For now.
On a un chien, d'accord, comme ça.
That's so great. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Aww. What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Cain. His name is Cain.
Okay. Hey, Kane. Whoa. What did Cain do?
A real bad thing. So he never stopped wandering.
Hi.
Arthur, a dog. A dog.
Oh, bah oui, il y a un chien. Il pousse la dame, rien à foutre. Oh. Maintenant on a un chien. Super. Ouais, ma femme c'est Marie, mais bon, hein, Marie, Marie elle est un peu bizarre. Elle me voit trop par intérêt, on va dire. Ah, j'ai un cigare, des cigarettes, de l'huile. C'est tout? Oh non, mais j'ai pas fait ça, mais non. Oh là là, Arthur, fais pas ça. Pourquoi t'as mis cette photo? Arthur, non. Arthur, mais non. Il est trop faible, il est faible. Petit Arthur. Tu me déçois.
Arthur. People are talking. You stopped. You stopped working for us all.
How'd you mean?
No money in the box for H's. Come on, son. You're the best man among us. Don't go weak on me now. Please.
I've been sort of busy, Dutch. I'll get back to it.
Sous de ma gueule, j'ai mis au moins 400$ dans son truc là. Il est comme les autres, mais non. Arthur, il est pas comme ça normalement. Oh là là. Ah oui, déposer les dettes, c'est vrai. Contribuer. Ça me fait pas chier. Ah, il y a une autre mission que Mika. Je viens de voir. Ah, bah voilà.
I'm sleeping,
Je suis en train de
Arthur.
parler.
Spy here if you want.
I need a word with you, Morgan.
What is it?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
Il est
All right, well,
chouchou.
what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the
C'est chouchou
goddamn
bitch.
bank with us.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if we're serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
Okay, I suppose. It's worth taking a look at least.
If I'm gonna be performing, I better go get changed out of these rags. Give me a minute, gentlemen.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be good.
It is good. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
That man. The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
Then you can head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen,
Ah ouais, celui que j'ai tabassé dans son champ, là.
What's the plan, then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Il est où mon chapeau de cas social? Oh, j'ai plus le chapeau rat.
All right. Follow me.
Neko, j'ai plus le chapeau rat. Je crois qu'il s'est perdu. Je l'ai plus. Non, bah je l'ai plus. Bah je pensais qu'il revenait, ouais. Bah je l'ai perdu.
So, tell me again about this big can't go wrong plan of yours.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can. Once the
C'est
shooting
bon, on s'en
starts.
tape, il était moche ce chapeau.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What do you
Mais c'est
think
bon,
of
j'ai un
this
chapeau
time?
noir, oh là là,
I
ils
don't
vont
know.
pas arrêter.
Fellers always liked the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Edith should work.
Once she's got them distracted, we'll move in.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey, I'm more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray Boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Well, Just be smart about it. We got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things.
Oh là là, on sent la jalousie, hein.
I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
What do you need? Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that, once things get going. So, thinking this through. You rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his stagecoach.
This is just dawning on you now?
And now, we're going back to the one place he knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their nose.
I ain't sure that's always true.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
If 4 of us could deal with them in Valentine, and 4 of us could deal with them after the coach robbery, I ain't too worried.
If you say so. We need to move quick once we're in Valentine. I'm sure they ain't forgotten us.
Ouais, ça étonne qu'ils nous oublient, ouais.
In and out. Dutch is gonna love this.
Let's get it done first.
Allez, on est arrivé. Je vais encore devoir payer une prime, ça me fait chier.
Keep it down now. We're here.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Good morning.
Hello.
Okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag. Hold!
All right, gentlemen, here we are.
Okay, get ready. Karen, go to work.
Of course. All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers.
Je savais pas qu'on pouvait perdre les chapeaux.
So, we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Of course, you know I like the harlot.
You're the only one.
You're a bunch of filthy sinners and the heartbreakers, the lot of you. Now, where is he?
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
Where is he? Where is he? Have you seen him?
I really
really think you should leave, madam.
I'm not leaving till I
Okay, we're going.
You're a disgrace to
No,
your
hold
sex,
on.
madam.
Wait till she's got him reeled in.
Don't act like you don't know me. All stuck up in here. Not so goddamn stuck up last night. Oh, sorry. Just between us.
Woman in my life.
Get your goddamn hands up!
Go.
This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move! No word up! Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
It's unlocked. We're good.
Ah, la porte du guichet, pardon. Je suis un peu lente.
Oh, you think we're here for fun?
Allez, le banquier. Ça me rappelle Don. Allez.
Hurry up!
I'm going as fast as I can.
Dépêche-toi. Allez.
Just open the goddamn door.
How's it looking? Are you in?
Nearly. This son of a bitch needs to get a move on!
Okay. Okay.
Comment il l'a dégagé sans le regarder,
I'm in.
quoi.
Someone come make sure the suit behaves himself in here.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can. Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick. You shut the hell up and stay still!
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
Come on, make it quick!
How much time do you think we got?
I don't know. Not much. This is taking too long.
How are you getting on?
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quieter.
Okay.
I hear people out there.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along!
Hey, watch him there.
Don't worry. I see him.
Oh putain.
Let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the hell up and stay where you are. I'll go check the front. Bill, how's it going in there?
We're getting there. A few more minutes. How's it looking there?
Good.
Putain, je dois vraiment faire tous les coffres là?
Count your chickens just yet.
Ça m'appelle un jeu Sly Cooper, je sais pas si vous connaissez. C'était un peu pas le même délire, on faisait pareil. C'était un peu plus dur ironiquement. Pourtant c'était pour enfants le jeu.
That's another one cleared. This is looking good.
How much longer?
Nearly there.
Sorry, partner. Shit. Hurry up!
I heard. Go on.
place surrounded? Assuming folk ain't dead in there, you won't swing. I said come out now!
What do we do?
I don't know. Give me a second.
If the shooting starts, you're all dead.
I'll go. Follow me.
What are you, insane?
Probably. Don't shoot! Don't shoot him! I made a terrible mistake.
Get out of there, miss!
Sorry.
Come on! Let it go right!
Oh putain de merde. J'ai pas les meilleures armes. Oh putain, j'ai rien. Je suis à poil là. Je suis à poil. Fais chier. Allez. Allez, on se casse. Oh putain. Mais Karen! Putain.
Let's go! Come on! Look out! There's more of them riding in! For Christ's sakes! It's 3 men and a goddamn woman! They're moving! Hold them back!
Oh putain. Oh bordel de merde.
Gotta get to the horses!
Ça me manque, j'ai mon Mauser. Allez, on se casse, on n'a pas le temps. Allez.
Get us all killed!
Allez, allez.
All right. Yeah, yeah! Ride! Get the hell out of here!
Ah merde, ils vont par là. Ok. Ah bah ça va, j'ai mon beau fusil normalement là. Ouais.
Look out! More of the sons of bitches!
Merde, je fais comme une merde. Ah, c'est pas ça.
You see any more of them? There's more of them! Son of a bitch! Ah! We got more!
Ah, il me fait chier, il va pas assez vite ce truc.
Look out! train, Morgan!
Bah, je crois qu'on a réussi. Le fameux train qui bloque. Phew.
All right. I think we lost him.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was...
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive, and we're paid. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Still, this is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay. This is Downs. Yeah.
Ah oui, faut que je règle ce problème. Ah, on est arrivé.
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out. But he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money. Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black, on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
Eh ben. Parce que j'ai braqué une banque, mais je fais la leçon à une veuve, quoi. C'est bizarre ce jeu. Ah bah je suis arrivée. Waouh. Mais je suis riche. Je suis putain de riche là. Ah, 120 $. Je vais quand même aller payer ma dette. Mais c'est triste que j'ai plus le chapeau de rat, c'est terminé. Terminé le chapeau rat.
Okay, girl.
Non, je veux pas en vue, alors là, ça ira, non. C'est bon, le chapeau rat, ça va aller. Je vais garder le chapeau de mon père. Ce chapeau-là, il est bien. C'est symbolique en plus. Le chapeau rat, il était juste moche.
Get up.
Voilà, c'est tout. Ah,
What you want?
You okay?
Do I look okay?
No. You look awful.
Awful. Look at me. Useless. I wasn't born to this. I didn't deserve this. I used to be a gentleman. Jeremiah Compson. Compson Stead.
Good for you, if that's anything to boast about.
They took everything from me.
Who did?
They.
And what did they take?
My whole life. A whole way of living, a career.
I stole a lot of things, but that's quite a lot to steal.
Look at me here, living in the shit and the mud.
I'm sorry.
wow.
My old house. The house my grandfather built. It's all dilapidated and destroyed, repossessed by the bank.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was supposed to live a different life.
Me too.
If only I could get my old things back. Personal mementos, a watch, old pistol, my ledger.
Where's this house again?
Compson Stead, north of Scarlet Meadows. Bank says I can't go near it. I'm living rough over by Harris Field.
Well, if I'm ever out that way, I'll see what I can do.
Time. Time is hell.
Bon, déjà, je vais payer ma dette.
Oh, my. Oh, hello. Been a while since you were around this way. Oh, my. You.
Oh my. Comment il parle? Bon, je vais faire cette petite mission là et j'arrête. Quoi, il y a encore une autre mission? Putain, il y en a partout. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Oh, il y a Gavin. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
Move?
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back check?
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored.
or I was irritating in nature, or I was some know-it-all big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
Well, that ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes.
But
no great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
Which way they go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
I'm sort of forced to. Please, don't go to any trouble on my account.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for that fellow's wagon? I heard him say they was taking it to McComb's Inn.
Okay, thanks.
Et ben on y va.
Okay, my girl.
Oula, oula, je suis en train de tout casser. Doucement! Bordel.
It's okay, girl. Just a scratch.
Putain, moi j'ai presque plus rien là.
Yeah.
Oula, oula, l'accident. C'est bon. Ah, je crois que c'est la bande de l'Omoda qui l'ont... Bah alors? C'est ici?
You hear me? Get out of here!
Wait!
C'est un truc de fou,
Where
ça.
you got the wagon, huh?
N'importe où.
You're a dead man!
Ow!
Do that close.
Oh bordel. J'en ai tranquille ici.
You ain't gonna see another dog! Take after that donkey's wagon!
Mais non, il est là, tout con. Ah voilà.
Okay,
J'arrive,
Come on,
monsieur.
get you back to. Ah! Get you back to the doctor.
Ok, ma belle. Te fais pas tuer, te fais pas tuer. Oh putain. Non. Mais non. Oh, mais je suis morte comme une débile. Non. Putain. Oh putain, fais chier. Oh, fais chier. Ah, c'est bien. Ah, ils sont gentils. Ah, ils me donnent. Ah, il faut. Ah, c'est cadeau là. Ah, putain. Merci. Allez, on y va. Parce que je vois que dalle là. Putain. Je me voyais pas les rebuter. Oh mais c'est pas vrai.
Just leave it alone, won't you? What the hell do you want with this thing?
Ouais, comme ça le cheval il me dit au revoir. Voilà. Ça va pas le faire du tout. Hein.
That all of you? Shit.
Quoi, il y en a encore?
Yeah.
Oh maman c'est bon là. Allez, allez, allez.
Yeah.
C'est bon, on est arrivé. Oula, oula, oula. Oula. Doucement. Putain, mais il est moche son chariot.
You know this feller, don't you?
Voilà.
Oh, look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got here. How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
I'll make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a donné? C'est spécial. Ok. Ah oui, il faut que j'aille voir lui aussi. Bon, c'est le dernier truc que je fais, après j'arrête. C'est vrai que lui, il faut que je le fasse.
Hey, move it!
Oula, oula, par contre, j'ai pas de santé. J'ai vraiment rien à part des trackers. Devrait pas être compliqué cette mission-là, c'est juste fouiller une maison.
Let's show 'em how free men do some killing. Yeah!
What?
You messed with wrong. Come stay the point. We'll show you. Push up on.
Mais bordel. Oh putain, il faut le fusil à pompe. Ouais.
Plenty come here and plenty. Damn it!
C'est bon. Putain, faut que je le recharge en fusil à pompe. Mais pour... Oh putain, le cheval, c'est pas de ma pote, je l'ai pas vu. Putain, c'est fou comment ils enlèvent beaucoup d'honneur pour un cheval de merde. Putain.
Easy there. You idiot.
Ah, je suis bientôt arrivée. Ça doit être ici. Ouais, c'est là. Ouais. Allez.
Easy, easy.
By order of Judge Meredith Holden in the courts of the state of Lemoyne, we do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Roads. M. Holden, Judge Holden.
D'accord. J'essaie de rentrer autre part. Ah. Tout est condamné, quoi. Oups. Ah, peut-être. Non. Moi j'ai 2 de cuir, moi je suis pas là comment rentrer. Pas défoncer la baraque. Ouais là tu vois en Écosse, j'ai mal, hein. J'ai mal à la tête. J'ai mal. Je sais pas. M'aidez pas, me dis rien. Ah la porte elle est là. Je suis con.
Hedger, watch, pistol.
C'est tout con. Oh putain de merde. Je suis vraiment débile. Putain la porte elle était juste en face quoi. Bah ouais. Ce que je fais jamais, j'écoute pas et je fais pas gaffe. Ah.
Thanks indeed for your talk to our Sunday school class. Thought you might like this drawing young Josh did of you. He wants to grow up to be just like you. Sam.
Non, c'est mignon.
June 7th, 1855. Dear sir, please accept this likeness of your family as a small token of appreciation for your assistance in the recovery of my property. Like your old pa, you're a cunning old dog and a credit to this community.
Tu as l'air d'être un gars bien. Droit dans ses bottes. Ah.
April 2nd, 1870. Dear Mr. Thompson, I'm afraid there's no more work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us, and to help your pappy and your pappy's pappy.
That's the old watch. Now the ledger and the pistol.
Oh, encore une lettre.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here of any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime.
Ah, sa femme est morte.
Yeah.
Okay, where is all this old crap?
Pa, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you.
Ah, il est rejeté
Rance.
par son fils. Ok.
A trap door, huh?
What you doing here? We found this place first.
Yeah.
Oh, ils sont
easy.
moches.
I'm just looking around for some things. That old revolver yours?
Finders keepers.
Ah, son of a bitch! Oh, God damn it!
Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on!
Mais je veux pas un combat au couteau, moi.
Son of a...
Je vais pas faire un combat au couteau, il est mort, lui. Ah, il est moche. Bah c'est bon, c'est son pistolet,
That'll
monsieur.
be the pistol. Just the ledger now.
Et lui, il a pas fait quelque chose? Non, il y a rien. Alors. Ah, la trappe. Ouais, j'ai vu, on va l'ouvrir. Il y a des chaînes. Il y a le registre.
Well, that's that. I was somewhere near Rhodes when they caught me. Till the day I die, I ain't gonna forget the sound of that dog barking at my heels. But I don't suppose that day gonna be far off yet. It was 50 lashings yesterday and 50 more to come. I don't think I can take any more. Man said he was doing his job. Funny kind of employment if you ask me, but I suppose you ain't. Light's fading, so that's it for now. I do hope I live to see the end.
God. This your ledger? A list of slaves?
Rewards. January 15th, Betsy, $17. January 18th, Louise, $12. May 18th, Wilfred, $18.
Eh ben. Super. Encore quelque chose? Oh, je crois qu'il fallait pousser ou quoi. Non, j'ai cru. Ah ouais, puis il y a le fouet et tout. Ah ouais. Le collier, le fouet. Ouais, pas mal. C'est pour ça que son fils il veut plus le voir. Bon, on va le voir du coup. Ah bah c'est indiqué. Ah ah merde. Merde. Pardon Hilda. Oh ça va, tu tiens le coup.
Yep.
Ça devient une habitude. Ah bah il doit être là.
They forgot about us. Just when they needed us, they threw us away like shit on their boot.
Oh man.
Oh man. You show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
My things. Don't you understand? Those bastards, they changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it away. Pissed on my legacy.
Oh man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacies,
Oh,
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history. Ah! God. Damn you! Damn you! I still exist. Oh.
Bon, on va se quitter sur cette bonne note. Voilà, c'est beau. Je peux m'asseoir sur la tente. Oh putain. Ah, je suis bien là. Ah là là. Oh là là. Tu sais que j'ai gagné de l'honneur en faisant ça. C'est grave, hein, mais c'est vrai. Hein. Ça, j'ai récupéré mon honneur, je suis contente. Voilà. C'était pas si mal comme histoire, non? Allez, on sauvegarde ici. C'était beau. Oh, c'est bon, Écosse, arrête. Oh là là, merde. Allez, hop. En plus, il a clippé. Oh là là. Et bah voilà, on peut aller se coucher. Bah bonne nuit l'Écosse, bonne nuit Bella. Jordan, je crois qu'il est déjà parti. Ouah, tu peux pour attendre. Bonne nuit trop petit. Oh arrête.